Welcome back to my channel, guys. Today, I am going to show you how to manifest your dream life every single month using my manifestation calendar. And before you click off because you heard the word calendar, let me say this. This is not about adding to-do lists, appointments, and reminders. This is more than that. This is about creating opportunities for yourself, creating the experiences you want for yourself, and designing the life you've always dreamed of. And that's what I did with this manifestation calendar, and it changed my life. Before I started using this manifestation calendar, my life was honestly really sad and unfulfilling. I was 80 pounds overweight, I was $40,000 in debt, and I was drinking all the time because that was the only way I knew how to have fun and to relax. I wasn't doing anything meaningful with my life. I was just existing. I was like living my life on autopilot. Monday through Friday, it was like the same routine. Wake up, take care of my kids, go to work, come home, cook dinner, take care of my family again, go to bed, and then rinse and repeat. And on the weekends, I would just run errands, come home, take care of my family, and then drink. That was my version of a break. Most nights, I would scroll through social media, watching other people achieve their dreams, traveling, working on their passion projects, building businesses, and just living freely. And I would always feel this deep sadness within me because I just knew I wanted more for myself as well. I just didn't know how to get there. Everything changed when I created what I now call my manifestation calendar. And it's a system that I still use to this day. It became the structure that helped me rebuild my life after my divorce, piece by piece, month by month. So let's fast forward to now. I paid off that $40,000 in debt. I've been sober for almost 3 years. I'm 18 pounds lighter, financially stable, raising my kids as a single mom, working full time, creating content, and still have time left over for me. And I owe it all to this system because this calendar isn't just about writing down goals, it's about creating alignment. It's about designing opportunities, experiences, and the life that you want for yourself. You don't have to just let your time and your days control you. You can actually design your life the way you want to by just using this manifestation calendar. And I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that in the next few steps. Okay, so now that you understand how I use this manifestation calendar to change my life, I'm going to show you how to use the manifestation calendar to change your life. Because remember, this isn't just a calendar or a planner, it's a manifestation system that helps you design your life with intention, with action, 1 month at a time, so you can finally live the life you want. The first thing I want you to do is I want you to download this template. I have this template for you for free. You just need to sign up with your email and it'll be sent to your email address. But once you download the template, which will be pinned in the comment box of this video, you're going to go to File and you're going to hit Make a Copy. And then you're going to copy it to your own Google Drive. And you can label it however you want. So once you have the template opened, you're going to go to the tab labeled Vision Board. And just a note that for this template, I've only provided the month of November and December. So for the rest of this year, you have your calendar. But you're going to go to the Vision Board. And this is my favorite part because this is the fun part. This is the part where you can use your imagination. This unlimited possibility of what you can do for the month. It truly is up to you on how you want your month to look like. So just like a big, grand vision board that, we make every single year, I know I do, this exercise is creating a smaller version of that, a mini version of that for the month that you're working on. And since we're working on the month of November, we're going to create a mini vision board for that month. And so as you can see, I have some pictures already. For time's sake, I just threw a few pictures on, but if you want to, make it look really pretty. Add as many pictures as you want, but you want to include pictures, words, key themes, quotes, whatever you feel is necessary to bring your vision to life of how you want your November to look like. So as you look at my vision board, I have a picture of how I want to dress in November, how I want to show up. I have a picture of activities that I may want to do with my kids. I want to hit 1,000 subscribers in November. I want to bake cookies. I really do. And I want to have a really nice Thanksgiving. Your month of November, or whatever month you're working on, is only limited by your imagination. And I want you to push yourself to want more, to expand your vision, to receive more. Don't be limited to your normal, to what you know you'll get every month, what you're going to experience every month. Expand it. Really try to be a little delusional and ask for more. So this is the process that you're going to do to add images to your to this tab. So if you don't know how to work Google Sheets, or you don't do this often, you just want to go to insert, you want to go image over cells, and then you want to just grab pictures. And I pulled a lot of these pictures, or all of these pictures, off of Pinterest. I've been loving Pinterest lately, but I just have all these pictures. You're just going to drag it and then it's going to pop up, and then you can just move it however. But I want you to be really specific on what you want for November, and I want you to add all the experiences that you want for yourself, all the opportunities you want to bring in. Once you're done with the vision board, we're going to move on to the next 2 steps. But I want you to remember that your vision board is a visual representation of what you want for yourself. You have all these thoughts, you have all these dreams, you have all these goals in your head, and that's great. And you may be thinking about it all the time, and you may talk about it to your friends and stuff. But when you have a visual representation of what you want, it's like your roadmap. You see the picture, you see the color, you see how you want it to look like. And that's why I love a vision board, because it's just so crystal clear on what you want. Once you're done with that, you move over to the calendar. And the calendar part is where you take your vision and you start creating action. So the first thing is you want to include all your non-negotiables, all your responsibilities, plot it in, write them in, or type them in. Once you're done with that, look at your calendar and see what days you have available, days you have free, and then start designing your calendar by including all the experiences you want for yourself, all the opportunities you want for yourself. So for example, I have some time in November to go hike. I also want to meet up with a friend. I wrote on this day that I want to go visit, there's 2 new pastry shops around me. I want to go visit the pastry shops. I want to have that experience in November. I want to bake cookies, and I'm going to write that in, because if I don't, I'm not going to. But as you can see, in addition to including all the important things that I have going on in my life, I'm also making room for the things I want to bring into my life. The things that are going to bring me joy, the things that are going to be bringing me closer to my goals and my dreams. I'm making space for it too by including it in my calendar, because when you have a calendar, you just write random stuff. No, you write the important things happening in your life in your calendar. The same applies with the experiences that you want and the opportunities that you want and your goals and your dreams. Add it to your calendar, because by adding it to your calendar, you're making a statement to yourself and to the universe that this is important, that you're going to make time for this, that you want this in your life, and that you're going to make space and time for it. So that's how you start manifesting your dreams, by adding it to your calendar and making room for it. Because at the end of the day, you're never going to be able to achieve these things if you don't make room for it. And if your excuse is that you're busy or you don't have time, make time for it. We're just not handed things. We have to work for them too, through our actions, through our habits, and our choices. And if you're going to make a choice to disregard your own dreams and goals and what you want for yourself, then it's never going to happen. So you have to make an intentional choice to add it to your calendar and then do it. Now, the third step is to anchor your vision with your daily task. This is where your vision meets structure. Daily things that you do every single day that moves you closer to your goals and your dreams. So you'll see that in this section, I have 5 weeks because there are 5 weeks in November. Under each week, I have 6 categories: your appointment and your reminders, your personal tasks, work tasks, your 5 to 9. For me, I have business tasks, but it's gonna, in the template, it'll be labeled passion projects or hobbies, and then other. I'm a big believer that we should focus on these areas every single day. Your personal tasks. So your personal tasks are the habits, routines, rituals, self-care, responsibilities that keeps you grounded and keeps you going. Your work tasks, pretty straightforward, everything that you need to advance in your career. And then your 5 to 9. I created a category for this because I believe that we all need to be able to have a really great after work life balance. So after work, what do you do with your time? And if you don't know, now's the time to do that, because that's a good chunk of time where you can be working on other things that makes you happy, where you can be experiencing what you want. And then business tasks or your passion projects or your hobbies, there's a category for that too, because we all should be creative and have a passion project or a hobby that lights up our heart, that we love to do, that we look forward to. And then other miscellaneous stuff. So I have some wedding stuff that I need to do, and so I'll put it in this section because it really doesn't go into any other section. So that's what those categories are. And the cool part is that in this section, there's a formula inserted already. So once you add things to the calendar here, it will automatically pop up in this section. There's my hike, there's my baked cookies. So that makes your life simpler. So you have that taken care of. You just have to fill out the rest of the sections. You'll also see that I have a section for goals and for all tasks, in addition to your vision board. Some people like writing down their goals. I do. Every single month, I know what I want. I want to note that we only have 24 hours in a day. We all are responsible for something or for many things. And if your excuse is that you're too busy and you don't have enough time to take care of yourself, your dreams, your goals, to manifest a beautiful reality for yourself, then you need to use this calendar so you can start making time for yourself and start making time to manifest things into your life. You'll see that I have only 8 sections per category, 8 spaces. There we go. 8 spaces per a category. And there's a reason for that. The more room we have to fill up a section, the less important this becomes. I want you to be really picky about what you choose to do every single day. And really think about, is this going to move the needle? Is this going to benefit me? Is this helping me move closer to my goals and my dreams and my vision for the month? There's a reason why you only have 8 spaces. It's because it limits you to only doing the most important things. That's how you start manifesting things into your life, by taking action and doing something about it. It's how I lost 80 pounds. By adding it to my calendar and then doing something every single day towards that goal of weight loss. That's how I paid off $40,000 in debt. I made it a goal, put it on my vision board every single month, and then made a daily commitment to working off that debt by doing stuff like no spending, or saving $100 a month, or doing X, Y, and Z. When you do this, you need to stay consistent and committed. Don't do it for the month and forget it for the rest of the month. Show up every single day, take 5 minutes, see what you need to do, fill out your calendar, and then follow through. I like to do this every Sunday. So for the month of November, I'll do my vision board, and that will be done for the month. And then for my calendar, I'll do it like every week. Every week, I'll just check in and make sure that I have all the important things filled in. And then my daily tasks, I'll do it like every Sunday. I'll spend like an hour just filling out some of my tasks, and that's it. And then every single morning, I'll just pop in quickly, look at what I need to do. If I need to make some changes or edits, I will. And then I'll move on. Don't make it a big deal. Don't make it so hard that you don't want to use it. Make it easy. Make it stay committed and push through and keep on going. And there you have it, your manifestation calendar.